Konnichiwa, everybody. I'm glad you made it back to this week's video. If you are watching my content, you should have a general understanding of what I think about the rage drives and how I think they don't belong in Tekken, but not all of them are shit. Some of them I like, and I thought, why not make a video about 5 of my favorite ones? How we're gonna do this is I'm gonna show you the rage art, and then we're gonna take it apart piece by piece and comment on it. Hope you enjoy it without taking up too much of your precious time. Let's get right into the video. And my 5th favorite is Dragunov, Sega Dragunov, because his finisher is nothing special, but it pretty much sums up the character. He's a very brutal and cold fighter, and his moveset is built around this pattern. He has grabs that are just so brutal. He just punches the enemy on the ground, grabs him, and the enemy is pretty much defenseless against the sheer force that he puts out, and this finisher pretty much shows it best. So what is he doing? He goes like BAM! Stuns the enemy. He's on his knees, looks up, and just poof. I mean, this whole finisher is just humiliating the opponent. I mean, just look, he just bam, bam. The guy thinks, oh my god, he just punched me. I'm about to throw up, and he's like, Sikabuya. Bam! Just BW. It looks pretty awesome, I must say. Very brutal, as I said, very cold. He just bam, and just when the guy's on its knees, almost like, you know, the only thing that's missing is just, you know, Tsikabuya. I try to think around with the video a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Don't be mad if I don't have it. Yeah, let's proceed with the next one. The next one you got is Claudio. Claudio is new to the roster, to the Tekken roster. And the reason why I like this character is because he reminds me of the Quincy from Bleach. Don't grill me if I'm wrong about this, because I watched this series way back. And what these Quincy's do, they have this arrow that they can just manifest out of thin air. And what Claudio is doing is pretty much the same thing. And while recording this, I noticed that the particles around this what you call it, this arrow, look so awesome. So I let you see for yourself. Okay, the quality of the finishers and the segments are a little different, because I recorded the finishers on the capture card, and the segments here through the PS4. So you might see a little dip in quality, but I think we can make do. So as I said, this arrow, look at the particles, bam, bam. It makes me like it even more. He's nothing special. His moveset is, he plays pretty much like Nina, and just pushing the enemy around the field. But this finisher is pretty much the most spectacular one when it comes to lighting, you know, just bam! Yeah, fire, fire, yeah. Just the particles disappearing in the air makes it really cool, and I really like it. Comes in at number 4. At number 3, I've got Josie. Josie is kind of the replacement for Bruce. She's a kickboxing type. Pretty easy to use, and her finisher is pretty much a combination of Street Fighter moves, so I'll let you see for yourself, and then we go back to it. And let's roll this one. Let's see. Bam. Up. Knee. And bam. So what she's doing, she's coming in, really innocent, and bam, a Shoryuken. Then follows it up by a Tiger Knee or a Jaguar Knee, which one you prefer more, and then, let's see, bam, Jaguar or Tiger Knee, and finish it up with a Superman Punch, and it looks so awesome. I mean, so much detail or content in one finisher makes me really love it, and looks very nice and combo heavy. I like it a lot, basically. At number 2, I got Jin. The finisher is pretty much a wish coming true for me, because the first time I saw this finisher was in Tekken Blood Vengeance when Jin fought Heihachi and Kazuya, and he was pretty much punching Heihachi through the wall. I mean, he separated Kazuya from Heihachi. The whole fight looks pretty awesome. You have to see it for yourself if you want to just go by the movie. And then Jin just fights with Heihachi, and he punches him through the wall. He's straight up murdering him with his punches. And it looks so awesome. I remember pretending that the medium line destruction was this awesome move that he does. When it came in, I thought, oh my god, this looks so awesome, I'm gonna use it so often. And I do, I like it. See for yourself. So it's basically like in the movie, first punch and just beating the shit out of your opponent, bam, finishing it. The whole camera, how it's set up, when it turns around the Jin, and here we go, bam, first punch, and go. Yeah, I love it so much. I use it every time, and it never gets old. I love it, that's why it's my number 2. And at number 1, I got my main. My man, Miguel. Miguel's finisher is as Dragunov's, built around his moveset. He is a very brutal fighter and will pursue you through the field when you are not careful enough. He's also very strong. He can kill you in 3 to 5 moves. No problems there. And his finisher, pretty much, as I said, so sums it up. You have no idea what's going on. It looks so awesome because it puts you in the perspective of the enemy. So when you do it, you see it from the eyes of the enemy, and it reminded me of Kushina from Naruto, when she goes in this ultimate jutsu move and becomes pretty much legendary Super Saiyan or something. I have no idea what this is, but I don't own the game, so you have to look it up. It's Kushina Ultimate Jutsu. I think it was in Ninja Storm 4, the one I'm talking about, and see Miguel's finisher. So let's go. Bam, the first one. Kick, and that's what I'm talking about. Puts you in the perspective of the enemy. First one, and the screen just getting darker and darker. You know the opponent is dying on his feet, and it reminded me also of something. I always had this thought in my mind: where did I see this before? And this Sunday, I remember. And if you give me a few seconds for some readjustment, I will show you. Here, audio, render. Here you go.
Oh, look at that! Taking it like a champ!
So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this week's video, and I always keep saying see you next week, but you know that's not happening. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care.